welcome back! Wow, today I was having a bit of a lazy day and I didn't feel like doing much, but I was downstairs watching TV thinking maybe I'll watch a movie, maybe I'll even review it once I've done it because I have that blog on Numi, remember guys? And I was watching it and I'm thinking, no, Eleanor, you have a vlog to do today and you are going to get on with it. So I got upstairs, I got my room ready, I tidied up, I did my hair, and I sat down. And then I realised I've got no ideas. Zip, nada, kaput. And I thought, today's going to be another boring vlog. I'm just going to be droning on about something that's irritating me because I'm irritated at the fact that I couldn't come up with a good idea for a YouTube vlog. But then I remembered my most recent purchase. As I think I explained in a previous vlog, there is a lovely shop called Nancy's, and Nancy's shop is filled with all sorts of wonderful little curiosities, especially things for kids. And I bought this. It's just a little snuggly cute little donkey head on a blanket, and it's so soft. But my point of this vlog today is not to talk about just things that I've recently bought, because in fact this was not the only one that I bought. This is Dean, this is Luna, who has magnetic arms, and this is Angelica, who unrolls into a blanket. Now all of these little tiny cutie little things are baby toys, but I found them so cute I absolutely had to get them. I absolutely love cuddlies. I love stuffed animals and I love each and every one of them. My room is filled with them. Usually for each vlog that I do I have to scurry them away or hide them because I'm thinking somebody's going to think, oh, why have you got a stuffed animal in the background? Are you a child? Well, I am here to tell you, yes. Yes, I am a child. I am very much a child and I always will be a child. I have absolutely loved stuffed animals for absolutely ages and I've kept every single one of them ever since I was a kid. Yes, it does take up a lot of space. They're everywhere.
They're on my windowsill. They're all over my bed. I even made space for them on my bookcase.
But they all have a very lovely memory attached to them that reminds me of something of my past, of when I was a kid, when I used to do stupid things like run around naked in the garden, or I used to have water fights with my friends. And it's just lovely reminders of my childhood, really, and that's why I keep them. Though I don't like calling them by the T word. It's a bit like when you have a domestic animal in the family, you might call it a pet, but after a while you don't want to call it a pet. It's a family animal. It's become part of your family. You don't want to derogatise them by giving them a name as pet. And I don't like to call them that either. So what I like to call them instead is my companions, because I've had them for many years and they all just mean so much to me. And yes, some of you might have a problem with that, some of you might not. But I know a few friends of my own who are similar to me. I have a friend called Nina who lives in another country, who means a lot to me. And she calls them companions too, and her room is filled with them just as much as mine. You may see this as childish, but then again, I am childish, and I do not care if anybody has a problem with it anymore. I am going to proudly display my companions in the backgrounds of my vlogs from here on out, and I'm not going to let opinions stop me from that. My parents do think I am strange, and that it is unusual for me to hold on to these things like that. They think I'm hoarding them. I'm not. Each of them has a place in my heart, and I will never let them go, and when I move out of this place, they will be going with me. So basically the whole point of this vlog was just to say, I am a child, and I don't care what you think. These are my companions, and I love them each and every one. I have bought many over the years. Some of them are even handmade. This is Jason Martin Main. I named him after a technician in my college called Martin because he was an absolutely lovely guy, and I actually made him out of felt. It was from an art project I was doing and I was just practicing and mucking around with him, But when I made him, he made such a cute sort of animal that I had to keep him and name him. And I made him myself and I'm so proud. And I will be doing a felting video shortly so that I can show you exactly how I made him, but this one will be a giraffe instead of doing a lion because I'm not going to do that twice. I don't like to have a favourite. It would be like choosing your favourite child, and that to me feels a little bit wrong, even though I don't have children. Anyway, there's this one. I call him Sheepy, for obvious reasons. I've had him ever since I was 13, and every time that I got a new one, it would suddenly be my new favourite, and every single time I would eventually just leave him in my bedroom. And I felt that was a bit wrong. I didn't like repicking favourites every single time and kept changing, so I decided the next new one I'm going to have, I am going to stick with that one. And Sheepy was this. And particularly why I like him is because he wraps around like this with a piece of Velcro, and he's actually designed to go around car seat belts, which makes him a very functional kind of companion. So every time I take him travelling on the road, or somebody questions, why have you got a cuddly sheep in your car, or why have you taken this one with you, I can say, I use him as a pillow. And I don't have to be embarrassed about it in the slightest. He's an incognito companion. And if I ever do a movie where there is that classic swivelling of the chair with a cat on the lap scene, it's not going to be with a cat on it, it's going to be with Sheepy. Ah, Mr. Bond, I've been expecting you. And that is my companions, my childish hoarding, my love of everything fluffy, cute, and childish in the world. They are my companions, and I will keep them for the rest of my life. And they will continue to be in my vlogs forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, or until YouTube decides to shut down, whichever comes first. My name is Eleanor Moy. I am a 19-year-old who absolutely loves cuddly animals. Thank you for watching, and peace out.